Yo, what's up, guys? Trainer Joey, trainer at Next Level Fitness, throwing up another post up on the daily. Today, it has to do with being the bigger person. Oftentimes we get into situations, where we're riled up and we're angry at somebody, or we're worked up and we just want to blast them with everything on our mind. It could just be like hateful comments. You could just want to disrespect them. You don't want to be friends with them. You want to get rid of them. You say something about their family or something that, a secret that they told you, you blurt it out so everyone knows. And that's like our impulsive nature, we just want to like throw it up at them, you know what I mean? And that's not always necessarily the best thing to do. In certain circumstances, we could probably all think about things that we've said or done in the moment that just weren't, the right thing. And there are other circumstances where you can do something and it's the right thing, but I'm talking about, the stuff that we should probably hold back. So my little tip of the day is if you're ever really worked up, where you're pissed off and someone did something, just try to keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Just kind of hold it in, internalize it for a little bit until you can get somewhere, where you could write it down, or you can make a video blog or something of how pissed off you are, and just literally just let it all loose. Scream. Tell that person everything you've ever wanted to say. Write it down. Call them names. Call them everything that you were feeling. Right. And what that does is it gets it out of your system. You know what I mean? That emotional arousal, you just get it out. It's out there, and it might make you feel better that you just freaked out instead of actually yelling at the person. You freaked out, and it's from internalizing it. Now it's external. It's out of you. Keep that video, keep that letter you wrote, and go for a walk, go do something, take your mind off of it, come back, maybe a couple hours later to the next morning or whatever, and watch the video or read what you wrote. Okay. And if you sincerely feel the same way about it, you know what I mean? And you can think about it with a clear mind, and you think all those things, and you know what I mean? You want to address it, and you feel good about it, then fine. Then go and say that. You know what I mean? You had time to think about it, you cleared your head, and that's what you think, and that's what you need to say. But I know for me specifically, if I came back and I looked at the videos, or I read the letter that I wrote and all the hate mail and everything I blasted that person or whatever I did, I'd probably be like, you know what? I acted really emotionally, and if that person was here right now, I probably wouldn't have said those things, and I feel pretty bad about it. Or, maybe there are some points that I made that I really think should be brought up, but I don't need to say a lot of the external things and, other comments that I bash that person with. So that's my tip of the day, is just be the bigger person. It's really hard. It's hard to be the bigger person. It's hard, not to want to punch somebody in the face after they're sitting there just like hitting on your girlfriend or boyfriend or doing something. It's hard to want to, take a moment to collect yourself and just walk away. You know what I mean? And just walking away, a lot of people might think that you're a pussy or something like that, but trust me, you're not. All right? Just walking away shows way more maturity. It shows how much more of a bigger person than you are, to just walk away from that instance and to hold back everything that you want to say, because there have been so many times in my life where I have just reacted, and it just made the situation so much worse that within a couple hours I'm like, I should not have said that. I feel really bad. I reacted emotionally. I don't know what got into me. So what you want to try to do is just take that moment, be the bigger person, and rise up. Sometimes, though, there are situations where you need to just punch someone in the face. That's not going to be for today's video, all right? But be the bigger person, work on building yourself, building your character, self-development, and you'll be surprised on being a bigger person, people will view you in their eyes who see the situation, or who can see that you kept your composure, and didn't react so emotionally, and actually could collect your thoughts and think about it, all right? It's a lot bigger than that. So, yeah. Keep it up. Back on the grind. Let's go. Let's get after it. Peace.